in custody, and this is just the latest in his legal troubles. He's scheduled to appear in a Baltimore Circuit Court.
Gervonta Davis walked out earlier today. That's after a judge gave him a $1,000 bond. Davis was scheduled to headline a boxing match next week in Washington, D.C. It's unknown if that's going to happen.
Why you retiring?
Trash.
What changed? What made you?
Trash.
Gervonta Davis' career ended due to a startling collapse. His most recent incident or setback has signaled the end of his dominance in boxing. His future is uncertain, and his fans are disappointed. Tank Davis's premature retirement announcement ruined his career. Fans were taken aback and questioned why, with so much potential left, he would leave in his prime. His choice raises a lot of concerns.
Do it again. Oh, give me the hand up. Catch the hand. Good. Catch it again. Good. Make sure you catch it.
You want to do it? Want to do it? Tank first, man. You fighting that?
I don't think you fighting that.
Keep rolling. Keep rolling. Bring you on for a whistle drum. Ooh. Bring it to the corner. Get it in there. You got to step closer. There you go. Do it again. Right over there.
Tank, whose real name is Gervonta Davis, began boxing professionally on February 22, 2013, when he was just 18 years old. He defeated Daisy Williams in his first fight at the D.C. Armory in Washington, D.C. via first-round knockout, launching a promising new career in the boxing music industry.
I went back to school. That's for me. So when I went back to school, because I dropped out because I was missing a lot of days because I was in tournaments and stuff like that, or I was fighting when I'm not in tournaments, and then it started pushing me more away from school.
To devote himself entirely to his boxing goals. Recognizing the value of education, Davis took the tough decision to leave school. Heater's achievement of earning his GED was evidence of his commitment to both the sport and personal development.
You my brother, and I see something, I'm gonna call and check up on you, see if everything works. Or if it ain't right and I feel like you should be over here, I'm gonna let you know. And that's just all it was. That's my baby brother. You know, he called and shit. That's what it was. And now we here.
Is y'all relationship the same in that way? Like, cause Calvin said that yesterday too. He was like that. There was a point where he was like, when Tank first got around you, he didn't want to leave. He was like, we had to track Tank down. Like, yo, where the fuck is he? Why he don't want to come back? Is it still that same type of energy like with y'all?
Hell yeah.
Cause I'm just saying, like, now that Tank is like the face of boxing, right? So sometimes, you know, when a nigga gets some clout and they get some money, it's like shit changed.
See, one thing about him, why I respect him so much, because even though he's where he at right now in the sport and in the cash cow of the sport right now, he still look at me as big bro. He still look at me as big bro, and he still respect me as big bro, and our relationship.
Davis profited from the guidance and assistance of well-known boxers like Adrian Broner in the early years of his career. Davis' reputation was raised in the cutthroat world of professional boxing because to Broner's contacts and influence in the boxing industry, which gave him invaluable exposure and chances.
I was out eating, so he called me. He always told me he was gonna give me a car and stuff like that, give me a place and all that. But he had a lot going on, you know, and I wasn't rushing him because I knew he had a lot going on. So this particular day, he just called me. I was out eating, so he called me and was like, I'm about to have someone to pick you up. Just be ready. So I was out eating. So I was like, okay, I'm ready now. So they came pick me up. Then he took me to the dealership. So he let me test drive this. And he also let me test drive a Charger. The Charger was too fast, and he was like, everybody at the gym have them.
That's true, they do.
Yeah, he was like, we want to get you something different. So.
Well, you're from Baltimore. You need a Jeep on the streets of Baltimore.
Yeah.
I've watched the news.
Yeah.
What did they say back home when everybody saw the story that Floyd Mayweather bought you a very expensive car?
Not only that he bought me an expensive car, he he took me in.
Took your interest in you in your career, yeah?
Yeah, as a fighter, also as a, you know, Floyd old enough to be my son, so I wouldn't say a big brother. So he, like a father figure and stuff like that. He took me in, and you know, he been treating me good since I knew him. You know, he been not only in the boxing, like working with me on boxing. He showed me like the business side and all that type stuff, and he showed me a lot, and I appreciate him and I love him for it.
The renowned Floyd Mayweather Jr. was another important player in Davis' career. Mayweather mentored Davis, providing support and direction outside of the ring, in an indication of their closeness. Davis called Mayweather a big brother, as a token of their close relationship and Mayweather's commitment to Davis' achievement. Mayweather gave Davis a $60,000 Jeep.
Well-being as well as your boxing progress, who you have been invested with from the outset. Tank has been with Coach Calvin Ford since he was, I think 8 or 9, which is crazy. And the relationship that those two have is an enormous factor. Tank trusts Coach Calvin to give him the right advice, and that has been proven to be a good position, a good place to put your trust, because as of yet he hasn't given any bad advice. He's very calm in the corner. He knows when to tell Tank to turn it up. He gives him understandable advice, and he gives him very simple advice in the corner. At the gym, he obviously works him hard. He gets the best out of him.
Coach Calvin Ford has been a pillar of Davis' boxing career since the start, acting as both his mentor and trainer. Davis has become the strong fighter he is now thanks in large part to Ford's constant mentoring and coaching. Their long-lasting collaborations serve as evidence of how crucial loyalty and trust are to long-term sporting success.
And he fought Isaac Cruz. He was 25-0, and he fought that little dude, that little pit bull coming at him all the time. And I mean, the movement, the boxing skills, that to me was the moment that Gervonta Davis hit the scene, and I said, yo, this is one of the best fighters in the world. When did you know he was one of the best fighters in the world?
Like right even there. In the fight, I knew that I had him.
No. I mean, everybody knew.
No, but people didn't know, like, he actually can hit, like, when his punches was, like hard.
You felt it?
Yes.
Was he the strongest punch you think you ever felt?
Facts.
Really?
Yeah.
A major turning point in Davis' career occurred in 2024, when his popularity reached unprecedented heights and his ring performances enthralled fans. Despite his success, Davis' blend of strength, speed, and personality won him admirers all over the world and cemented his place as one of boxing's most exciting talents. There are differing views on Davis' status in the boxing community. Some detractors contend that casual fans who might not be completely aware of the nuances of the sport overrate him. Others, who appreciate the breadth of his skill set, think boxing purists undervalue him.
Hey guys, Adriana Jimenez joined here with two-time and current WBA super featherweight champion Gervonta Tank Davis. Gervonta, just a couple days away from headlining your first U.S. base card against Hugo Ruiz, originally against Abner Mares, who we wish a speedy recovery. How excited are you to get inside the ring and give us a great show?
I'm very excited, you know, just to be back, just to be back in the ring, give my fans a great show, even the fans all over a great show that's turning in on Showtime. I believe that I will have a great performance. I don't think I have a lot of ring rush, but hopefully Hugo can come in, living up to his word, and I live up to my word, and we give on a great show.
We know that Hugo's been pretty vocal saying that he wants that knockout, that he wants to knock you out. But we know that you're very confident in what you bring. What kind of fight can we expect?
Action-packed fight. Off of what he's saying, he's saying that he coming in to knock me out, so he have to bring action, to do that. So I'm ready. Training camp been going great.
The caliber of Davis' opponents is a topic of debate among commentators. Some contend that in order to genuinely establish his legacy, his promotional organization has carefully chosen bouts that will benefit him, limiting his exposure to more difficult opponents. In order to demonstrate his abilities against the top athletes in the sport, Critics urge Davis to compete against winners in other weight classes, especially those weighing 135 and 140 pounds.
Do you think that's gonna be your hardest fight?
Hell no.
Nah?
Wow.
Cause he a good boxer, nigga. Like that's when I look at y'all two as the best in the division.
How? Show me something that he did spectacular. Show me something that he did outrageous. Show me.
Right,
his power not outrageous.
Okay.
His what defense?
You don't think he got defense?
He just jumped back. You never see him slip no punch. You never see him slip no punch. Go look at it. You see him back up from a lot of people. Back up, move around, move around. He don't got no technique. And his offense is the same thing. Go look at his fights.
So you feel like that's
him on
easy
game,
work?
Yeah,
hold on, but you feel like it's easy work though. You like,
come on, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, I touched him with 16-ounce gloves on, and he ran. Imagine if I hit him with 8 ounces. The guy is here too.
Who? What guy?
The one that
was there?
No, the one that he sparred.
Oh,
I mean the one that he fought.
Oh, Edwin. Yeah, you seen him? Yeah, I seen Edwin. Yeah, I saw Edwin in here.
Tell him rematch that guy. Now, if he beat him, then
there you go.
We can get on him.
Okay.
I guarantee he won't fight that guy again.
Oh, Edwin.
Yeah, I guarantee.
Okay. All right. Listen, I thought one of the other things that was interesting, you know, them 6 or 7 fights. I saw the dude Turkey Al-Sheikh. He's one of them guys now. He doing different stuff in boxing. You know the Turkish dude that putting the Saudi Arabian cars. And he said, "Yo, Tank, come over here." He was like, "Yo, you need to send 2 Ferraris before I eat."
Davis's use of passionate, perhaps divisive rhetoric, while talking about previous battles has also drawn criticism for his contacts with fans and the media. According to this interview with Gervonta Tank, some observers have referred to ERS as fanboy behavior. Davis dismisses Frank Martin's strength as nothing extraordinary and boldly critiques his abilities, pointing out weaknesses in his offense, defense, and general technique. Tank contended that Martin doesn't move defensively enough, emphasizing that he backs off and moves around without good technique rather than actually slipping punches.
It was the moment that Gervonta Davis hit the scene, and I said, yo, this is one of the best fighters in the world. When did you know he was one of the best fighters in the world?
Like, right even there. In the fight, I knew that I had him.
I mean, everybody knew.
No, but people didn't know, like, he actually can hit, like, when his punches was, like
you
hard.
felt it?
Yes.
Was he the strongest punch you think you ever felt?